So as we're learning all these animations and all these effects, that would make your system slow as well. That would make you working on DaVinci Resolve slow as well. So there's one method of how you can run or play back the videos a little bit smoother is by generating proxies. What are proxies? So proxies are those low resolution files, because if I play any of these videos now, they are processing the exact same video which came out of my camera, which in some cases they can be a bit tedious on the system if you put, crazy effects, if you do crazy color grading. But what option there is in DaVinci Resolve is that you can change the camera originals into proxies, and proxies would be a low resolution file of the camera original. While editing now in DaVinci Resolve, you can edit on those files, on the low resolution, on low quality files. Of course, the playback, the quality of the video, what you would see now, it wouldn't be great, but at least when you're editing, there is no lag and you can play everything in real time. So while editing, you are editing on proxy files, if you want. And then when you export it, then DaVinci Resolve is not going to export the low resolution file, then it would export the camera originals. So it's just a way to get a smoother playback in DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, I think it makes our life really easier. And how you should do it. So what we can do now is that let's go Sony. And I have already made proxy of some files, but say for example, if you want to make proxy of the entire folder, then what we need to do, we go on this folder, it's just an example, then you go proxy media, and then you go generate proxy media. And remember, when we are doing the video settings, we chose a format of the proxy media, and we also chose a location of the proxy media. So now DaVinci is making a low resolution file of my camera originals, of the huge and complicated files from the camera. And all those files would be saved in my computer somewhere. And now DaVinci would be linking those files from the computer directly. Now it has nothing to do with the camera originals if we generate proxies. So I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't, just assume that proxy media is to run videos smoother. So if we go to this drone clip, right, I can get rid of the animation. So this drone clip should be proxy, but I can see here that this file is original from the camera, because if we go here, if we just play this drone, or maybe if we just copy all of these clips, let's just put it here, right? So now we can see that the proxy media is playing, and that is because I can see here there's a little proxy icon. If it's not playing in your case, what you need to do, you go here on the top and then you go click on this arrow. Yours must be like this. So if it's like this, then there's no proxy. And if it's, then here you can choose prefer proxy. So if it's prefer proxy, then you can do here. And there's also a way in DaVinci Resolve is that proxy handling. So a lot of times you can either choose prefer camera originals, or a lot of times you can choose prefer proxies. So it really depends on you. And now if we have proxies and if you have crazy color grading or crazy effects, the video should play a little bit smoother than how it was playing, when it was using camera originals. So this way you can run the system a little bit faster.